comes, what do you call it? Sexism.
Ja, battered men or something. Steve was a battered man. I was battered in the street there, yeah. Stay here, yeah. I haven't had done some luck, eh?
The way the regulations or whatever work out is it needs to look the same or whether a finished product. So otherwise it's different because I mean all this stonework is like that.
You can actually see, this is where you see McDonald's and all that. That's another.
McDonald's.
See the flats. Come in there and you'll see the flats. Wonder who cuts the grass. I'm glad you gave me. Let's just see, Paul kept telling me about up here. And you know how you think he's just going on.
You can see them back in rock.
Okay, well, as I previously mentioned, everything that you've seen to date so far and everything else that you will see has been totally financed by donations to the project that we have here. And I would encourage you, once you've had a tour around, please consider donating to the work that we're doing here. If you are a UK taxpayer, then please put your donation in a yellow envelope. And that way, when you put your name and your house number and your postcode on it, I can claim back 25 pence for every pound that you donate from HM Government. That is the benefit of the gift aid scheme. Okay, so that's a personal thing for me because I am the treasurer. So the more that comes in, the more we can do. That's the way I look at it.
That's true.
So please consider that. There are various donation jars, things, and I think they've all got yellow envelopes inside them, up here or downstairs. So please feel free to do that. We're going to continue the tour going through into the second of our B&B rooms. We'll look at the first one on the way back down. We have 3 B&B rooms and an extension to the third one. But the reason we have 3 B&B rooms is because if you have more, you have an awful lot more legislation and regulations to comply with. So we have 3 B&B rooms. 2 of them are actually in use at the minute by a couple of guys, well, Jessica, and John, who's recently joined us from the team that came in just a few weeks ago. They're both staying here long term, helping out with the work in the house, so they have the use of their rooms at the moment. So if, just follow me through, we'll go on. Okay. As I said, this is the second of our B&B rooms. All our B&B rooms have ensuite facilities, and this one and the one below us also have jacuzzi bathroom. But there you go. So, again, the rooms have basically been sponsored, decorated, and what you see around you by all the supporters, volunteers that we have who have come in from various places. The bulk of our support has come from America. They have been very faithful over the years. Some of the churches have supported us every year since we first started here. They come over. Probably most of you don't realise Americans tend to only get 2 weeks holiday in a year, as opposed to we get 4 or 5 weeks, maybe more for some of us, I don't know. But they pay their airfares, they pay to stay here, and they pay for the materials that they use. Bless them. So that is how we've managed to get to where we are today. We have had teams from other countries, Sweden, within the UK, and a couple of other countries that at this moment in time my brain is completely forgotten, but that's where we are. So as you say, we are here. You can have a quick look, and then from here on in, it's all stairs to the top. So, if you don't fancy all the stairs, and it's the lease for the house, and we had to demolish it, but we had to comply with modern fire regulations and health and safety legislation, so we have had to put another staircase in, which is inside the house. However, that has been very problematic, and part of the reason why we're not currently operating, in that the first attempt was a bit of a buzz job and was deemed to be unsatisfactory. We then went down the route of asking the local council for their advice, and they advised us of a solution which was a spiral staircase designed specifically to fit the space that we had, and was manufactured in Italy and imported and assembled on site. The council never signed off on it, albeit they said it would be okay. The fire department condemned it before we'd even looked at it. So that was where things came to a bit of a grinding halt. We now have a new fire staircase in, having taken the spiral staircase out, and we're just waiting, hopefully, for Western Berkshire Council Building Control to come and just tick the box and say, yes, that's fine. When they do that, we can then get the B&B rooms open, even if we can't use the Grace Wing, which will help us obviously financially, because we can start paying some months. But that was the...
No, no, I am good. Actually, you brought mine, you brought this time. The old Scottish.
Is it you've got to build a house? Never done it. Is that not cracking you?
You don't see the McDonald's there.
Residents themselves know. The finance for them will either come from whoever's sponsoring them to be in, or social services, or whatever. But individually, as individuals know, they won't be charged.
Why do this way? Because there's a big cliff I was telling you about.
This door too. Imagine working up there, chiseling away. Should be eating in it.
You can see Bellsmire flats. See the roof of Premier Inn.
Oh, aye.
See it? You see the roof and no more. I don't know, this was up here, eh?
Who carried the bricks up?
We don't at the moment because we don't have disabled access effectively. You know, that's one of the things that we've actually looked at. We were looking at putting a chairlift in the main entrance stairs. Unfortunately, the cost is somewhat prohibitive for what we can do at the moment. It's a big room, right? But I mean, that's another reason why there's such a restriction on can use the house. Right.
Yeah. Regulations.
So, the terms of the bequest, we can't have gaming in the house, or gambling, we can't sell alcohol in the house. So that immediately rules out the usage of a hotel or anything like that. Because it's grade A1 listed building, we can't put a lift in, because that would materially change the internals of the house.
Closing house. You know, that's a grade 1 gate listed with permission to put the lift in.
They must have got very special permission to do something there, then I don't know, but
That's on the 2 floors.
right. I don't know, but you know, we've not got that facility here.
That's a museum.
No, it's open for weddings and it's open for conferences and stuff like that. There's only 2 floors high.
Maybe different.
Different councils, different interpretations, regulations. You know, I don't know.
I know, and then we need to head back to the road. It's only 2 o'clock. What's that?
Papa's got some packed. I'd give him some money to use for the church. And Papa said we'd get to them.
Yeah.
You were going to give it to Nicholas then?
I'd get it to Bob.
Give it to Bob.
I'll get it to Nicholas, he's the...
He's the treasurer.
Aye.
Hold on.
Was it Pat's money?
Yeah, Pat can't give it to church.
See,
And he
Pat,
likes to do a tithe for the money that comes in.
Oh,
he gives a
And he
tithe.
give it to Dave and he says,
That was
you
a tithe,
use it
right?
to
So I
someplace that needs it.
oh that's nice. Would I like to come today, Pat?
I just put a donation in. But you can...
Bring it, Molly.
I
Nana
was
wants to
going to...
meet Molly.
I was going to...
Bring it, Molly. Jake gets tired out and Molly's going.
Well, is Nicholas there, Paul?
Yeah, he'll be in there.
Just think there's
Aye.
Put it in there.
No,
Give me a chance.
no, that last account and they'll be
What was the boss man at
Dad's
Cleveland?
going to get Molly.
Sorry, your envelope.
He's in the car.
In the car.
Where's Molly?
Take him up to yours, Mum.
I'm not going to put it home.
No, no, neither am I. I'm going home to take Paul to work. Right there.
Right, is that it?
Yeah, read them. He's, you know, they get a newspaper.
Aye.
There's a man called Little John, and he writes all these things in the paper. And he's always on the problems. It's health. And instead of saying health, he says health and safety.
Like that elephant, remember that when we went to that candle factory and you wanted to go and see it, like you seen it years ago? She's like, no, you can't do it anymore. It's health and safety.
Yeah, we used to be able to go in and see the candles getting made. Not anymore.
I mean, it was scary.
See, some of it, I mean, don't get me wrong, health and safety has a good point. You don't really want to hamper with too much here. Because I went to a health and
security and defence, welfare and public services, economic powerhouse, and the greatness of Britain. That's one of these reasons for the UK is one of the world's greatest states. We are the world's second largest donor of international aid, administered in large measures from East Kilbride in Scotland. The UK makes a major contribution to UN peacekeeping. In the 18th century, Britain led the way in the campaign to abolish the slave trade. In the 20th century, it was the UK lawyers who wrote the European Convention of Human Rights. It is UK diplomacy that led to the signing of 2013 of a new UN Arms Trade Treaty, and it is the UK now which is leading the fight against rape and sexual violence in war. Britain is the soft power superpower of the world. Our heritage, language and culture, the strength of our education sector and our promotion of free speech, parliamentary democracy and the rule of law are unrivalled in the world. Well, there you are, Paul. That's all these reasons why we shouldn't vote yes. Is that the car?
usually.
See if your pap is ready.
Is it? Peter Gabriel. 2011 he made it.
Let you hear everybody.
Is that what we were listening to last night? Ah. What's it called? New Blood or something?
It'd be quite good for some background music on videos.
It would actually. Good, isn't it? Did you ever get your Tony Banks?
No, it broke, it cracked. Or it's in there, it's all chipped or something.
I don't see that ready.
Oh, now I've got to move this car.
What's up?
2 minutes, just when the tyre up's on. Up to 31. Because you can run. So I'm
Yeah,
getting
I don't think you need that any harder.
Is that going up to 31, 25?
That's rock solid.
It's 25. It's down right there, it's 25 degrees.
You're filming them all.
Yeah.
Slowly.
Just start and get a